is Surrey Hills Radio.
Hi folks, and welcome to Tedstock. I'm Tim from the band Objet d'Art, and we are delighted to be invited to introduce this special virtual music show supporting the Oracle Cancer Trust. So please sit back and enjoy the tunes on offer in the following videos.
So, welcome to Tedstock. So this very exciting concert was actually originally planned to be a live show in front of a crowd. Remember those days? Back in May of 2020. But of course, with the way everything's gone, that hasn't been possible. So we thought we still wanted to do something to raise money for the Oracle Cancer Trust. We still wanted to put on an event. We still wanted to try and raise some money for them. And we still wanted to do our bit. That's what Tedstock is all about. So we got thinking. We thought, well, how can we do it? What can we do? How can we actually achieve what it is we're trying to achieve? So we thought about it. We looked into it. And this is the results. This is an online Tedstock. It's pre-recorded. Okay, it's the result of many, many hours of hard work and dedication, and of course the result of many selfless acts by our fantastic acts you're about to see, who've sent in their time and sent in their efforts and sent in their sets as well, of course, to actually provide this show. So, without further ado, I think it's time we pretty much got started. I'd like you to please put your hands together for our headliners, Tedstock 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Surrey's finest, Objet d'Art.
Haven't felt like this since we were 17. We're returning back to 1983. So much for us to say. The dream won't go away. I feel it now. Echo, echo, calling, calling from the past.
Hello Tedstock, my name is Bob Howes. My wife Jenny and I are partners with Oracle Cancer Trust. Oracle Cancer Trust is an unprofitable organisation that raises funds for research and development to improve treatment for head and neck cancer. There are more than 30 different types of head and neck cancers, with over 12,000 new cases in the UK each year. Early diagnostics of this cancer is vital. So as a previous patient, I urge everyone not to be complacent. And if you have any symptoms, such as ulcers in your mouth, especially if they don't heal, white or red patches, lumps on your neck, etc., please see a doctor as soon as possible. For more information, please look on the Oracle Cancer website, which is oraclecancertrust.org. I repeat that, it's oraclecancertrust.org. Enjoy the rest of this show, and I say a big thank you to Ed Vanson for all his work in promoting the awareness of head and neck cancer. Thank you very much.
Hailing from the musical city of Liverpool, Kian Sparks has actually sent us a personalised introduction to his Tedstock set. So over to you, Kian, and thank you so much for being part of Tedstock.
My name's Kian Sparks. I'm a musician, singer-songwriter and producer from here in the UK. Welcome to my studio. I'm really glad to be involved in Tedstock, which is raising awareness for head and neck cancer research, which is done by the Oracle Cancer Trust. Really important stuff. So please enjoy the event. Give as much or as little as you possibly can. Enjoy the music, stay safe, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Peace. Enjoy the event. Oh, I can't play this game no more. As time ticks by, you're keeping score. And that old ring on your hand, oh, I just want you to understand. I wanna be with you in the morning, I wanna lay with you every night, I wanna stay with you forever, and you to always be the light. So come outside, hold my hand. I just wanna love again.
I think now it's time for a bit of international music. I think now it's time to head to Canada, British Columbia, Canada to be exact. And we're going to meet now a band called the Dixie Fried Hepcats, who have appeared on Surrey Hills Community Radio. They're a really cracking band, and they very kindly have not only provided a couple of videos for us of their music, but of course they can't be here to say hello to us live in person, but what they can do is record a Tedstock greeting, which is what they've done. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's head to Canada and let's meet the Dixie Fried Hepcats. Over to you guys.
Hello, I'm Porter Johnson.
I'm Logan Bannock.
And I'm Kendra Johnson.
We're the Dixie Fried Hepcats.
We're excited to participate in Tedstock.
Thank you for supporting the Oracle Cancer Trust Fund. This year, they really need financial help to continue the great work they do with head and neck cancer research, and any little bit helps.
The Dixie Fried Hepcats hope you enjoy our music and support this important event.
Thank you.
Head down the track, head down the road and he ain't coming back. He's heading towards hell and he's heading there fast. Heading down the road and he's going real fast. Demon Juice Coops heading down track tonight. Demon Juice Coops heading down track tonight. Demon Juice Coops heading down the track. Coming down the road and he's going real fast. Doing 120 heading down the track. He's got hell injected nitro, that's a fact. Demon Juice Coops heading down the track tonight. Demon Juice Coops heading down track tonight. Back. Strapped and claimed by the devil himself. Demon Juice Coop burning down the track. Demon Juice Coop's heading down track tonight. Demon Juice Coop's heading down track tonight.
Such a great band. Thanks for being a part of Tedstock. Now that the show is well and truly opened, let's hear from our friends at the Oracle Cancer Trust.
Life. Stimulation for the senses. A view to admire. An invigorating aroma. Smile-inducing words. A satisfying flavour. The touch that makes you feel alive. Life. It's a series of moments. Moments that can be changed forever.
Cancer of the head and neck is like intensely personal because it's kind of there for the world to see. But it also just hurts. It hurts quite a lot. You miss not being in pain.
Once you realise, okay, I'm going to survive this, I've now got to come to terms with and learn to live a new life, because I had no idea that I wouldn't be able to taste things properly. Also, my hearing's been affected. And the most debilitating in terms of being a mother of 4 kids is that I get really bad fatigue.
At one time I was told that I was going to have to learn to speak again and certainly learn how to swallow again. It's fair to say that it's a cancer which impacts on the senses more than any other cancer.
It's changed my life completely. Howard was a very vibrant man, and laughter, and I guess just being held by Howard are the things I miss most. There aren't really any words to describe the hole that has been left. Every day in the UK, 31 people have their lives changed forever due to head and neck cancer. Please help us fund research to find newer and better treatments to combat head and neck cancer.
We are so lucky here at Tedstock to have the greatest magician in all the world on our show. The Magic Mod has toured with the likes of Reverend and the Makers, the Libertines, and performed for the likes of Paul Weller and Liam Gallagher. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Magic Mod.
How we doing, everyone? It's a Monday. It's time for another Magic Mod Monday. Now I've got my mum on the camera.
Hello.
And I've got me on the cards. Hello. Say stop whenever you like, mum.
Stop, please.
There. Remember that card.
Yep.
You got
Thank
it?
you. Yep.
Now, I bet you're wondering what that question mark is behind me, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
Well, that is a prediction. Ready? That card you just chose. Thank you and good night.
No, that's not mine. And you've got your
That
own
one
going
there?
away. No, that's not mine.
That definitely won it.
No.
So that's on the other side of the glass, yeah?
Yes.
Watch carefully. This ain't a plug. Nothing on the back, nothing on the front. I'm from Magic Mod DVD, available in every car boot. Watch carefully. Ready? Ready?
Wow. Oh my God, that's fantastic.
Our next act, Hal from Bournemouth, and now take to the Tedstock stage. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you India.
Hi there, it's Mark here from Endea. We as a band are really excited to be showcasing our music for such a great cause, the Oracle Cancer Trust. If you can, please do donate. That would be incredible. We hope you enjoy listening to our music and all the other bands. Thank you.
I lay awake and wait for peace. Little pieces of me, they ache for sleep. I'll rest my head up on your skin, but there is nothing. A cold house with empty walls, a blue tin glaze across your soul. Your eyes are white, but the light's gone. And I would catch you, but you wish I was someone else. Oh, something less than what we were. You're the journey, not the destination. I was the journey, oh, I hope I would save you. One more day, one more year, one more play, one more tear. The foundations of another chapter. In this story, I'm the supporting character. So take your time, don't forget to breathe. Take in the world, don't forget to see. The waves crash around like earthquakes after the world comes down around with a laugh.
Our next artist is a singer-songwriter from London, England. When he first heard what we were up to and what we were trying to achieve with Tedstock, Tim Armitage was desperate to become involved. So please, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the virtual Tedstock stage, Mr. Tim Armitage.
Hi everyone, welcome to Tedstock in aid of the Oracle Cancer Trust. My name's Tim Armitage. Thank you very much to Ed for inviting me to play in what is perhaps the most 2020 gig you could possibly imagine. So I'm stood here in my kitchen, as you can see, with my mobile phone propped up against a pumpkin of all things. But anyway, the first song I'm going to play is called Marbles. It's a new song, I hope you like it, and if you do, please donate some money to the Oracle Cancer Trust. Was it my imagination or did you crack a smile? You must forgive me, cause I haven't seen it for a while, cause you're always studying with no time to let me in. And I've been working 100 hours at a time, but your diamond voice cuts through the noise. I could reach out and touch it, and you say we're funny little creatures living funny little lives. We roll about like marbles, no wonder we collide, and we run around in circles and chase each other's tails. Ruled by the delusion that common sense prevails, and that almost always fails to bring me down. In our last confrontation, I threw caution aside. You must forgive me, cause you wouldn't have me as the kind to burn all my bridges, yet and use all my lives to leave empty-handed, without a hint of compromise. With your diamond voice cuts through the noise, and I can't help but hear you when you say we're funny little creatures living funny little lives. We roll about like marbles, no wonder we collide, and we run around in circles and chase each other's tails. Ruled by the delusion that common sense prevails. We are funny little people living in a funny little world, prone to thought collusion and a taste for the absurd. We show love for one another in our own special way. As soon as we discover we are destined to decay, and that almost always fails to bring me down. So I'll never miss the chance to sing it out loud. Step into the light. Oh, but who am I to say how we should or not behave? I've never stepped into the light. Oh, we're funny little creatures living funny little lives. We roll about like marbles, no wonder we collide, and we run around in circles and chase each other's tails. Ruled by the delusion that common sense prevails. We are funny little creatures living in a funny little world, prone to thought delusion and a taste for the absurd. We show love one another in our own special way. As soon as we discover we are destined to decay, and that almost always fails to bring me down. So I'll never miss the chance to say it out loud.
Please don't forget that all this fantastic entertainment is designed to raise money for the fantastic Oracle Cancer Trust. Please dig deep. Anything you can donate will be very gratefully received. Let's hear from them again.
Well, head and neck cancer is almost unique in the fact that it's very visible cancer.
So it may change their voice, it may change their ability to eat and drink, it may change their vision, it may change their senses, their taste, their smell.
The tongue, the mouth, the throat, the voice box, the thyroid, the lymph glands in the neck.
We will often operate on patients and that can be disfiguring.
You can't hide anything. If you've had half your tongue removed and reconstructed,
one of the jobs that the Oracle Cancer Trust is doing is raising awareness that this disease exists, that it's becoming more common. In the last decade, we've seen a huge increase in head and neck cancer diagnoses.
It's 4 times more common than testicular cancer. It's affecting a much younger age group, people in their 30s and 40s and even younger than that. But only about 1% of research money in the UK goes to head and neck cancer.
Oracle is a charity committed to trying to improve the treatment for patients who have head and neck cancer. We fund pilot projects to develop new treatment techniques, and we aim to get those into a situation where we can test them into larger trials, which often get picked up by the larger funding bodies such as Cancer Research UK.
We've raised over £4 million in the last 10 years, and we've had a number of important advances.
We started working on trying to reduce the main side effect of radiotherapy, which is long-term severe dry mouth. It affects about 90% of patients with standard radiotherapy, could be reduced to about 20 to 25% with the new radiotherapy technique. And as a consequence of the trial, this new treatment has become the global standard of care for patients with head and neck cancer.
If it hadn't been for Oracle, then we wouldn't have been able to do it.
So one of the areas that we've been working on has been to develop a range of new drugs that will specifically make cancer cells sensitive to radiation, but they won't have the same effect in normal tissues. Drugs have already entered clinical trials in patients at the Royal Marsden Hospital and indeed elsewhere in the world.
Nigella Lawson became involved because her first husband, John Diamond, sadly developed throat cancer. She raised a lot of money for us. With that money, I started the John Diamond Voice Laboratory. We can analyse the voice and analyse the techniques that we're using for radiotherapy and surgery to try to get optimal functional results with treatment.
Well, the role of Oracle in terms of funding pilot projects is absolutely critical to the success of our head and neck research programme.
To run a project for a year, it's about £50,000. We need every penny that we can get as quickly as possible in order to understand this disease and design new ways to combat it and to cure more patients.
One of the other things that Oracle is trying to do is to raise awareness about the early symptoms of head and neck cancer. The sore throat that persists for more than 2 or 3 weeks, a little ulcer in the mouth that doesn't heal up, or a lump in the neck that persists for more than 3 or 4 weeks. Seek advice early because that makes a lot of difference to the chances of survival.
We are often the first port of call to be able to diagnose and find early stages of oral cancer. A full extraoral exam involves looking at all the muscles of the neck, the glands, even the back of the head and the jaw joint, and then we have a thorough look inside the mouth. One checkup, one full assessment can make a difference and save a life.
Why am I so passionate about Oracle? The reason is simply because of my patients. I feel a great sense of pride and pleasure when we can cure someone. We're desperate to not only improve our cure rates for head and neck cancer, but also the quality of life.
Okay, so next stop on the Tedstock road trip through the gig of the year is a trip up the motorway to the beautiful city of Liverpool, home of the Beatles, Cast and Kian Sparks.
As she sings to the radio, just a girl working hard, you know, living life the way it's always been. Now his boss has gotta let him go. He's always dreaming of her, you know, and living hard times is what it means. They're just gonna dream of each other all the time, sleeping next to another. They're just living while they dream. Come Friday they'll head for the weekend, cursing Monday for money they can't spend. Carry on with their party dreams. Their party dreams. Everywhere he goes he sees her. Every night he's hoping she'll be there. Can't seem to get her out of his mind. And she's wondering if he's dreaming about her. Maybe one day they'll end up together. She thinks about him all the time. The conversations that they've never had, the quarrel nights that look so sad. They're just gonna dream of each other all the time, sleeping next to another. They're just living while they dreams. And come Friday they'll head for the weekend, cursing Monday for the money they can't spare. And carry on with their party dreams. Now could you leave your life behind, or are you scared of what you'd find? To touch the hand you could never hold, to feel the warmth and lose the cold. Or would you simply walk away, to dream your dream another day? Or keep it inside and carry on as time passes and your dream is gone. They're just gonna dream of each other all the time, sleeping next to another. They're just living happy dreams. And come Friday they'll head for the weekend, cursing Monday for the money they can't spare. Carry on with their party dreams. They're just gonna dream of each other all the time, sleeping next to another. They're just living.
We now head to Wembley Stadium, where tour guide extraordinaire Dom Brownsell is waiting for us with a few wise words. Thank you for supporting the Oracle Cancer Trust with your set today, Dom. And over to you, sir.
Where are we? What day is it? Someone tell me, please. Oh, wow. I hope everyone's well in this strange time. Let me introduce myself. My name is Dom. Hello. I'm a friend of Ed. I know Ed through Wembley Stadium tours. I work with him there. And come on a tour. It's a great thing. And come and see Ed do his thing, because he's really good. He's really good despite being a Fulham fan. Football is for everybody. Later on, I was a bit edgy about doing this because I volunteered. I said, I'll do it, great. And he said, you're going to have 10 minutes, great. He said, but keep it family friendly. Oh dear, oh, see, now I'm in trouble. I thought, God, I've only got hello and a song. So I've been very nervous about doing this, trying not to swear by accident, which is not easy. This is take 58, I think. So hopefully this one, and I might get to bed sometime this week. But I have realised that, of course, there's nothing to be nervous about. I've been doing this long enough. The only thing you have to fear is fear itself. Now, I say that, fear and spiders. Oh no, spiders. Spiders can jog on. Doesn't matter how big they are. They can yay big. Yeah, if I can see them, that's it. They should not exist. Now, I'll tell you what, there was a massive spider. My bath 2 nights ago. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm a nice person, and I've spent quite a lot of time out in Australia, so I know how to deal with these things. So I got a little bit of tissue paper, okay, and very, very carefully burn the house down. Spider's gone now. I'm at a mate's house. But they're so much smaller than you, Dom. They're so much smaller. Yeah, well, so's a grenade. Pretty scared of that. So's the Ebola virus. No, jog on. Oh, but they're more scared of you than you are of them. Oh, really? Really? Is that why he's running at me with that machete? Look, I don't know what the spiders are like where you guys are watching. I'm in Watford, right? And the spiders around here are nutters, like proper nutters. Anyway, let's crack on. Okay, here's a joke for you. What is Beethoven's favourite fruit? Banana. Oh, great. Ah, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. There we go. I'm going to sing you a... What? Oh. Thank you, Sheila. This just in. Breaking news. 10-year-old girl has gone missing after using moisturiser that makes you look 10 years younger. I can only apologise. I'm going to sing you a beautiful song now. This was written by a friend of mine last year, especially for me. This is called 2020, and it goes something like this. Ah! And there we go. Amazing. Look at that. Doesn't even need tuning. What's orange and sounds like a parrot? A carrot. Hey. Oh dear. Oh, so much noise. What's this? Thank you, guys. Thank you. Another one. Here we go. Breaking news. Oh, Fox News. Breaking news on Fox News. It says here, Basil Brush has moved house. Come on, really? Is that the best? Oh dear, it's shocking. Oh, hang on. There's another one here. So it says here, yes, thank you. I've got it. Okay, an armed robber ran into a estate agent in North Watford today and said, nobody move. That's really the best we can do. Honestly, I mean, there's loads of it. Look at this. Invisible man and the invisible woman have had a baby today. Apparently, there's not much to look at. Fellow went into a pub dressed as a tennis ball in Watford today, got served straight away. I mean, this is just appalling. These are extraordinary, strange times we are living in. I just don't understand some people. These anti-vaxxers. Now, I've got a mate of mine who I consider to be fairly intelligent. And he's like, oh, no, it's a conspiracy. I said, what for? It's well, they want to get nano-robots, nano-robots into your system so they can trace you. They can find you anywhere in the world within inches. I said, really? Oh, that's a bit frightening. You got a smartphone? He said, yeah. I said, there you go. It really puzzles me. My mum, this sounds like a tangent, and it is, but it makes sense in the end. My mum had cancer some years ago. So she got away with it. She definitely didn't get away with it. But she survived. She was, well, you know, one of the lucky ones. My dad, last year, wasn't quite so lucky. In his younger days, he had, what do they call it? Rickets with the legs, you know, and he had to wear calipers, which I always thought came from polio. I'll get back to that. And if you don't know what calipers are, kids, the younger people, imagine putting Smarty tubes on your cat's leg and making him walk around like a robot. Right, try it, it's hilarious. And that's what it was. And he had these bandy legs, as my grandma quite eloquently put it. She said he couldn't catch a pig in a passage. Brilliant. Well, it turns out, I spoke to my mum earlier, turns out he didn't have polio at all. It's got nothing to do with that. It's a vitamin D deficiency. But my dad didn't have polio. By a staggering coincidence, see what I did there? I've never had polio. I've never had tetanus. I've never had tuberculosis. I've never had hepatitis A, B or C. I've never had smallpox. I've never had measles, never had rubella, never had mumps. You know why? Because I got immunised. That's the one thing that they're doing really well at the moment. Guys, get yourselves out there. Get that in the arm. The sooner we get people to get that in their arms, the sooner we can go back to some kind of normality. So I can do the important things. I can go and see my mum and give her a hug. I can hug my brothers. I can hug my little niece. She's only just turned 4. But of course, the most important thing is we can go down the pub and have a pint. Yes, instead of all this tinned stuff. It's nonsense. But there we are, guys. It looks like I'm I'm running out of time, so I'm going to love you and leave you. Thanks very much. Hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Yeah, look after yourselves. All right. So stay safe, stay warm, stay healthy, stay home. Okay. Peace out.
Fantastic. I'm having a great time here. I really am. I'm loving this show. I love Tedstock. Anyway, let's now travel internationally. And by internationally, I mean let's travel to Canada and let's go check in on the Dixie Fried Hepcats.
My baby rocks, my baby rolls. She doesn't bump and much to want. Yeah, she's the one who bumps. Yeah, she's the one who rocks. Rock! I first met her down at the finish line at a weekend drag down Caroline. Ate her dust and made a fuss cause I lost to a girl who knew a lot. Asked her out for a date, said, pretty boy, please don't be late. My baby rocks, my baby rolls. She does the pop and loves to walk. Yeah, she's the one who bops. Yeah, she's the one who rocks. Rock! I took her out on Saturday night down to the local dive. Beer on the wall and down the hall, man, that place was drag. Put that aside, let's take a ride with my baby tonight. My baby rocks, my baby rolls. She does the bop and loves to walk. Yeah, she's the one who bops. Yeah, she's the one who rocks. Rock! baby tonight. My baby rocks, my baby rolls. She does the pop and loves to walk. Yeah, she's the one who pops. Yeah, she's the one who rocks. Rock my baby rocks, my baby rolls. She does the pop and loves to walk. Yeah, she's the one who pops. Yeah, she's the one who rocks. Rock!
I think it's time now for a Tedstock road trip. I think we're going to head south down to Bournemouth and see what India have in store for us. So India, over to you on the virtual Tedstock stage.
Through my eyes, you conflict the truth and conflicts in
He's magic, he's a mod, he's called the Magic Mod, and he has another trick for us. The Magic Mod.
How are we doing, everyone? It's a Monday. It's time for my favourite part of the week. Don't know about you, Magic Mod Monday. Mum, pick any card you want, please.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You got it? Turn it over. Let everyone see it at home.
Wait a minute.
It's all right. I've seen the trick before. 5 of hearts. Just sign your credit card details along the front. You got it? Just sign your name. That will do me. So let's just recap the pen. So there's your card. I'll leave it there. Just say stop whenever you like.
Stop.
There. I'll place your card in the middle. Square it up. Now I'm going to take the top card, the King of Hearts, okay?
Yep.
Now on the King of Hearts, I'm going to sign my name. Magic Mod. There you go, okay?
Yep.
So the King of Hearts, there's my signature on the back. All right? My signature on the back. Just say stop one more time.
Stop.
There. I cut my card in the middle. Now hopefully my card is going to find your card. Like so. We flick through, there's my card. Yeah. And underneath is your card with your signature. See?
No.
5 of hearts. But watch carefully, watch my signature. It melts right off. And one card.
Wow,
both signatures.
that's magic.
Thank you.
Fantastic, thank you so much. We now return to see what Tim Armitage has in store for us. So, calling Tim Armitage to the virtual Tedstock stage, please.
Thunder calls me out into the open night so I can see. I wonder if with all this peaceful noise around me I can understand this reason why this all must turn around. My head is empty just for thinking which way next will have the highest war. But all these feelings just keep rushing back to me. I can't believe I tripped and made the same mistake again. A wise man calling, and with open arms I push all else aside and overcome again. A wise man calling, and with open arms I push all else aside and overcome again. So with reason, a light goes on and I race into how it should be done. But oh, if only I could take the second step, but maybe I could see right through this window of regret. A wise man calling, and with open arms I push all else aside. Overcome again, wise man calling, and with open arms I push all else aside and overcome again. white man calling. And with open arms I push all else aside. Overcome again, white man calling. And with open arms I push all else aside. Overcome again. Overcome again.
Well, my friends, we've made it to the end of Tedstock 2021. I just want to say before we go with one last song from our headliners, Objada, I just want to say a massive, great big thank you to you all for being part of the show, to all of our fantastic acts. I'm very grateful to you all for giving up your time, your effort, and your material, basically. Thank you very much indeed. You've made the show what it is, and I hope that's been a really good one. This is a strange moment for me. It's a proud moment, but slightly sad because it marks the end of this particular project. But I'm very pleased and satisfied and proud of what we've achieved here. So it's been a record-breaking Tedstock. We've raised more money on this show than any other Tedstock in history. It's only the second one, admittedly, but you still got to beat something, and we did comfortably. We're trying to raise £1,000 for the Oracle Cancer Trust, so if you can spare any extra money, please do so. You'll see the donation details on the screen right now. And before we go with, like I say, one last song from our headliners, I just want to say a massive great thank you in particular to the Oracle Cancer Trust, to Sarah and Teresa. I want to say thank you to Sally Cow Designs for the fantastic work on their promotional poster that they provided for us free of charge, and of course Surrey Hills Community Radio, to Bob Howes and Guy Randall as well, without all of whom this wouldn't have happened. There's no chance, particularly without Guy's technical assistance, this show wouldn't have happened. So you're all great, and I'm in awe of you. Thank you very much indeed. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go now. My name's Ed Vanson, and this has been Adventure Show number 119. I think you're great. Please do take care of yourselves out there. It's a very tough, worrying, emotional, stressful, lonely time for a lot of people. Please do pick up the phone and check in on people around you. You never know just how much they might appreciate that phone call. It's really important. So please, I urge everyone to do that. I'll be doing the same thing. Take care. I'll see you next time for Tedstock 2022, perhaps. Who knows? Anyway, to see us out, Surrey's finest, Objada. See ya.
Look up to the desperate sky, see a mushroom cloud grow high. The future will frighten you now, and the pain is too strong in my heart. Only a few hours ago we were falling under your spell, but now it's today, not yesterday, and the days can go, but only one way. The feeling of victory is wiped away, 'cause today's different, 'cause you're not here. Today's different, today's different, 'cause you're not Look up to the desperate sky, see a mushroom cloud grow high. The future will frighten you now, and the pain is too strong in my heart. Only a few hours ago we were falling under your spell, but now it's today, not yesterday, and the days can go, but only one way. The feeling of victory is wiped away, 'cause today's different, 'cause you're not here. Today's different, today's different, 'cause you're not here.
Is that it? Can I go now? Yeah? You can put the guns down now, chaps. All right, thank you. Whew.